This opportunity is once in a lifetime.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the New York Yankees. Just about ready to roll here. And towing the slab in this one, Will Warren. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. You look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
All right, let's take a look at the lineup. Not a team that usually sees a lot of pitches or works a ton of walks, Chris. They take a more aggressive approach than some of the other teams in the league.
They definitely have a few free swingers in this lineup, hitters who want to be on the attack, and that's great as long as you got pitches in the zone. But if the pitcher's able to expand the zone, it can be very difficult for an offense like this to get going. You've got to somehow draw some walks, put some runners on base so that when you do have those free swingers come up, you can cash in with some runs that are plated.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. 1 out. Bases empty. Off the mark there. Full count, 3-2. Ring him up, says Clyde Washington. That's a strikeout. Next to hit, Matt Wallner.
He's done a great job making contact recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Just missed. Bouncer to second. Chisholm to first, and the inning is over. Down go the Twins. Back in the Bronx. And today's starting pitcher, Louis Varland. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
The next offering misses, and it's 2-1. And the pitch. That one misses. 3-1 now. In the air out towards right center. Buxton sizing it up. Nabs it. And there's one down. Now Anthony Volpe.
Batting second, the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
And misses inside.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Next offering is downstairs. In the dirt. Man at first, one away. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Runners at first and second with one gone here in the second game of the series. Next offering upstairs.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Jason Dominguez in the box now. Takes strike 1. And fouled off. And that's in the dirt. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Volpe, the lead runner at second. Judge on at first with 2 down.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Next pitch, not close, up high. That one is absolutely belted. And that's got extra bases written all over it. 1 runs in. The second run scores, and they lead by 2.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
First inning going a bit long. 23 pitches to this point. There's a strike.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Pitch misses. It's 2-2. That's down and in.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call. But most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
Now it's the rookie DH, Spencer Jones. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
1 strike.
Tough start for him so far. Already at 30 pitches here in the first. And that's outside. And 1-1.
1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. Got him looking, and he did not like the call. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 2-0. here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. And here's the first baseman, Ty France. Warren back to work. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Headed towards the corner. Judge really on his horse for this one. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. The 0-2. Got him. And quickly one away in the second.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Carlos Correa. Outside, ball 1.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game. He hasn't wanted a challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Line drive, brings it in for the 3rd out. So they go quietly. Bottom half of inning number 2, and stepping in for the Yankees, J.C. Escalera. And first offering is fouled off. Escalera throws right, bats left. In the 8th spot in today's lineup, he's knocked in 9 over his last 10 games. That one close, ruled a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A monster shot to right. And they tack one on the board. It's 3-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there.
DJ LeMahieu in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And a base hit up the middle. And that turns the lineup over.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
There's a strike at the knees. And the count 1-1.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center. And now it's going to be Anthony Volpe. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Right through there for a strike. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Way high with that one. Now 1-2. Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. Just misses. 2-2.
I think he wanted that call on the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed, so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
In the air, center field. Buxton hauls it in, and there's one away. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Next to him, Aaron Judge. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That one at triple digits.
Well, in terms of hitting rocket home runs, Judge is near the top of that list. Only Giancarlo Stanton has hit more with greater exit velocity than Judge. Look out, though. Shohei is quickly climbing those charts.
2 on, 1 out. Way high there. And now 3-1.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike. Well, interesting, he went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
So they're all loaded up. And now Jazz Chisholm Jr. struck out swinging his first time. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Inside. And that's ball 1. Fought off foul. Got him swinging. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And up next for New York, Jason Dominguez. Doubled his first time up.
Hey, it's still early in this ball game, but you know, this at bat right here could be a big factor in the outcome. You think about
Liner, and this could be trouble. 1 runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. Here comes the judge around third. He's safe, and they clear the bases.
How about that? Clears the bases. Showed a willingness to drive.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Luke Weaver.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
My dog made it through the storm. Now you know we got a story. We faster than brave. God answered. That's why we give him all the glory. Yeah, that's what he do. Bring it through to the other side. All praises to the Most High. Better testify. Spirit got him on fire. Yeah. I'm too strong. I'm way too flex. Too strong in God. I flex. 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 Yeah.
Larnach leading things off and takes a strike.
Well, these Twins, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
That one missed.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Late on that fastball. That misses, and now 3-2. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. Here's Carlos Correa. He's already homered in this game. First pitch misses. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jake Cousins getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Substitution being made at first. On to pinch run, Emmanuel Rodriguez. Pickoff throw. Rodriguez dives back in safely. And the 1-0. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Line drive, caught. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. And now for the Twins, Jose Miranda. That one fouled off. 2 outs. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Well struck right field. Judge going back on it. Way back, out of here. He hammers one out to right. It's his 8th home run of the year. It's 9-7.
He hasn't been at his best at the plate these last few games, so this could end up being an important home run for him. Maybe it's a sign of more to come. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
And now Bader up to the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the top half of inning number 7. And that's too high. The 2-1. Inside, just missed. And a foul ball. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Danny Coulombe.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And now the DH, Spencer Jones. 1 for 3. Liner, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
The lefty, the 1-0. And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there, just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Now it's LeMahieu up to hit. Right through there for a strike.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels.
Castro, off balance feed, there's one. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Pitcher made the pitch, and his players made the play behind him. Nice job. 4-6-3 inning ending double play.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Mark Leiter Jr.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Caratini, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Leiter measures 6 feet even, 33 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Swings through that one.
Didn't recognize off speed, thought it was fastball, a little bit out in front.
And 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That one just misses.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Out to short, Volpe. In plenty of time to first out in the top of the 8th. This is Willie Castro. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
Wow. That's not even close to the zone.
Next offering misses down and away. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. In for a strike, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's down and away. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now 2 away.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Nice grab to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Offense held in check. Bottom of the 8th, and now the center fielder, Cody Bellinger. Coulomb back to work. Check swing called strike. It's 0-1. The Yankees looking to rally. A little bit high. And now it's even 1-1. Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
In the air, left field, down the line. This one looks like trouble. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like on the mound now for the Twins, Cole Sands.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Now a chance for Anthony Volpe. That clips the corner.
No ball, 1 strike.
And that one fouled off. The tying run at the plate. Got him. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's 1 away. Aaron Judge at the plate. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Swung on, belted. That ball's carrying, and it's gone.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Chisholm in the box now. Takes strike 1. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Foul ball still 0-2. And that one missing low.
1 and 2.
Upstairs. Now 2 and 2. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. And here is Jason Dominguez. He's got a single, a double, and a triple in this game. A home run gets him the cycle. 2 out, space is empty. Uh-oh, that got him. And the potential winning run is aboard. And now the first baseman, Ben Rice. That one outside. Ball 1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Slap the other way, foul. And that's in there at the knees.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
And that one misses up and in. And the count's even at 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And a swing and a miss. That's the 3rd out. But this clutch home run gets us even again. And we've got a good one. Tied at 9-9. This is Twins baseball on the show. We go to the 9th. And now for the Twins, Matt Wallner. Hit hard. Should be extra bases. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
And now, Ty France. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Man at second. That missed inside. And the count even 1-1. And that's fouled off. Runner edges away at second.
2-2.
In the dirt, blocked. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Hard hit. Could be extra bases. Around third. He'll score. The Twins have the lead. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the bullpen. Mark Leiter Jr. won't go any further, and he leaves in a 1-run game.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Emmanuel Rodriguez. The batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Late with the swing there. 1-run game here at the top of the 9th. Inside, almost got him. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throws to first in time. Well, now here's Carlos Correa with a chance to hit. He's already homered here in this one. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
Up the middle, Chisholm gets it to first, and Correa retired. And that is that. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth, Brock Stewart.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
I done seen everybody through their eras. Def Jam, Death Row, Bad Boy, Rockefeller. You get the picture, your favorite record label names. Ain't got a choice but to let me in the game. Mic check 1 2 1 2. I keep it popping. Guess what? Everybody's watching. People's eyes. How you think they feel? Spectating. Everybody's watching. The cops is watching. The city's watching. I'm feeling hot water. I'm not stopping. Y'all can look through a magnifying glass, but look forward. You can see what's in the past. It's not intricate. It's not difficult. Watch it flow. I'm making affiliates.
Well, 1-run game. Now here is Spencer Jones. First offering misses badly for ball one. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
One-run game, bottom 9.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
2-2. And that one lifted in the air center field. Buxton moves under it. Puts it away for the out. He's 2 outs away. Escalera now at the plate. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman.
So last chance for the Yankees. And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. Swing and a miss. And that is strike one. And fouled off.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. And that's off the inside edge. And now it's 3-2. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And the tying run is on base here in the bottom of the 9th.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there, down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Back to the top of the order now. Here comes Cody Bellinger. And that one upstairs.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you got to stay within yourself.
Swing and a foul out of play. One strike away. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Going back. And that'll wrap it up. The Twins take the first 2 games of this series on the road.
The number 7 is such a cool and sort of lucky number. Well, this team has been playing really well, but to win 7 games in a row, there's been some luck and there's been some really good play. I think you get to this point, you start to look at, can we double that? Make it double digits, make it 2 touchdowns, make it 14.
In a 1-run game as this one ends 10-9 for Chris.